welcome to my channel. My name's Lizzie. Hope you're doing well, feeling good, and ready for another reading. This time I'm going to focus a little bit more on therapy and self-work with you. Last reading, the one I just said, was a love reading. So let's talk about you. Viewers, how are you doing? How's your weekend? I hope wherever you are, the storm isn't hitting you hard. It is hitting us pretty hard. I haven't left my house in 2 days because it's just too cold and it's still shitty out. But I'm going to go out tomorrow just to get some supplies because I have to go back to work on Sunday night. And hopefully this blizzard is over by then. But I'm very fortunate that it happened at the end of my work week, so I didn't have to, deal with it for work. Things are about to get really juicy. A little heads up on an addiction that afflicts us all. Really old souls. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. See, you're not strange. Love the universe. This is about you, let me get this one first. Honor thyself. Just curious, when was the last time you looked into a mirror and addressed yourself as gorgeous, magnificent, and sublime? It matters, love. Here's looking at you, gorgeous. The universe. P.S. Okay, hubba hubba counts. Got it going on, Spirit says. Why don't you feel that way about yourself? You got it going on. Bow chicka wow wow. Sort of, from Spirit, not in a creepy way. But maybe I shouldn't have used bow chicka wow wow. But you're all that in a bag of chips. The Spirit. They want you to feel this way about yourself. And I feel like this is all about raising your vibrations, honoring thyself and what you need exactly in that moment, in that day, in that time. Honor thyself is your motto. Collective. Let's talk about your energy. What we need to know about the collective's energy. What can we fix about the collective's energy? I don't want to show too much of my St. Patrick's Day stuff, but March 1st, I will be back in my usual spot. I am putting out a few pieces. I've had this bear since I was little. I want to get that tattooed on me one day. And, just a couple. St. Patrick's Day is my favorite holiday, so, There's not many spots in my house without something right now. Cockroach. Find a schedule that works for you. Think about a cockroach. They're resilient fuckers. You can't kill a cockroach. Well, you can, but it takes work. You gotta work. Nothing's gonna end your career. Nothing's gonna end your life. Put that aside. You are safe. You are protected. But you are overworked. You are overstretching yourself. You're overexerting yourself. This isn't working, what you're doing. You're about to string yourself out. In a serious way. Exhaustion, health problems, no, boo-boo. Spirit's it's time to get on a realistic plan. I think you're working too much, maybe traveling too much, maybe not putting enough time towards things that really matter to you, which causes guilt, which causes health problems. Maybe you're feeling guilty for being home or not home enough, or not helping out enough. Because you're working too much. I don't know why I just feel like you work too much. You're working too much. Lobster. Maintaining curiosity is the key to staying fresh and active. It's not always true. Curiosity doesn't always kill the cat. Sometimes you find a pot of gold. So, trust your curiosity. If you're curious about a person, go find out, learn about them. If you're curious about a job, dig into it. Follow your instincts. Maybe you just need to change lifestyles altogether or change jobs. This could be a small change that makes your schedule work for you so you're not so jammed up, or it could be massive changes. I think what the curiosity is how can I do this better? How can I make room for this? Rosy Maple Moth, you are capable of great change. You are capable of making the changes you need to and still have everything you want. You're not going to necessarily have to give up things, but you have to cut back on things. Everything is okay in healthy moderation. It's when you do too much of something that it becomes toxic or a bad habit. I did see 2 floats. Sorry if you hear my tummy growling. I have to fast for 1 more hour. So, the last hour is the worst. African Gray Parrot, pay it forward. Yes, this is about returning the kindness that was given to you. Maybe being a mentor, giving food if somebody needs it, giving money if someone asks for it. Like whatever you needed at the time that was given to you, I feel like Spirit's calling on you now to, when you're inspired to do it for other people, be a mentor. Polar Bear, good manners are appreciated and remembered. I think you are a very well-mannered person. I think you make a very big impact wherever you are, and I think what people notice most about you is your kindness and your sweetness and your willingness to help. That is very much a characteristic that people would describe you as and what you're known for, and Spirit applauds you for that. That is something that, look, we all have free will in life. We all choose the people we want to be, and Spirit's saying you're choosing to be that sweet soul. You're choosing for that to be your image, and they're applauding you for it. And I think you need a pat on your back. I feel like whatever you're doing, like sometimes people might talk shit or like might call you a do-gooder. I get that sometimes, like a holy roller, like just because you have strong morals or you have good principles, like they're talking shit because they want to be like you, and they feel like crap in themselves because they're not, but they don't realize that they can be a version of themselves that they like, but they have to put the work in, and they're either too scared or too lazy to do that. So it's just easier to hate you. It's easier to talk shit about you. It's easier to make you feel bad about what you do so they feel better about themselves. Don't listen. Listen, you're doing something right if people are calling you a do-gooder or a holy roller. You're doing something right. You're not doing something wrong. You don't describe someone like that who's in the wrong. You know what I mean? Well, success. So yes, you're having success in your life, or you're a successful person because of your morals, because of the hard work. And I feel like you're going to have further success in your life by trusting your inner instincts and belief in yourself. Honor thyself. What is true to you, what's true to your purpose and your message, and what's right for you isn't going to be right for everybody else. The only way you're going to be successful in this life is being authentic to you. And maybe you're just discovering what that authenticity is, and that's okay. You're going to be doing that sporadically throughout your life. As we change and grow, we change as people. And every couple years, I got to get to know myself again. Well, what do I like? Well, what do I want to do now? Like, you have to re-ask yourself those questions, and as long as you continue to do that and continue to learn yourself and trust your own compass and follow that, you're going to be good, boo-boo. Don't worry. Success will always come as long as you are authentic to here. Does it feel good in here? Does it sound like a good idea? Do you want to do it? Then do it. If it don't jive with the soul you got in your flesh box, then you tell that whatever it is to go south. Fill in your own adjective. Purification and communication. It's like you don't always have to say things correctly, and you don't always have to be perfect, but I think for the majority, again, this is bringing up, you are very cautious about how people perceive you. Like when you walk in the room, you want to smile and meet eyes and say hello, and want everybody in the room to feel acknowledged. And to even think that way is so unique. Like, that is a rare quality to even consider that anymore. Like, you're old school. I heart you, viewer. You are a diamond in the rough. Good for you. And you are a good communicator in whatever you do. You could be like a good public speaker. You could have a good singing voice. Something with your voice. This is how you use your gift. And Spirit is saying, I gave you this gift because of the responsibility you hold to the voice that comes out of your voice box. Like, not everybody is chosen for success with their voice and how they speak and influencing the world, but Spirit trusts your footprint to represent them correctly because you care about. It's almost like that squeaky clean, like Frank Sinatra type thing. If you're a man, like, dress well, present yourself well, show up on time, like those old school qualities. And if you're a woman, it's the same thing, like very modest dressing, shaking hands, and like being sweet and comforting, like getting very old soul, very old fashioned morals. But that's very much null and void in this world and needs to come back. And I feel like you're a part of that movement. By being old school in your authentic way, you're going to be influencing other people that no one else can like you. I just see you as like a trendsetter, as I think you're doubting yourself, whether you are here for a purpose, whether you have an important purpose, whether you're deserving of what you have. Yes, 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 yes. More yeses. You needed a pep talk from Spirit, and they are here to fulfill. Agreement. Yes, they are agreeing with what I said. You're out here doing all this work, and you have so much doubt. You feel unworthy. No, you are worthy of all of God's goodness. You are a soldier for God, and He applauds you. Keep doing what you're doing. It's going to back you up. I feel like you get shit for what you're doing. And listen, they see all that shit that you get for being authentic and riding for them, and how you own it and rock it and you don't give a shit and you keep doing it. They see that shit. They see it. And trust me when I tell you, you don't gotta worry about a thing. Those who ride for God, He always rides for you. In fact, your feet never even touch this fucking earth. He walks for you. That's why you only have one set of footprints, motherfucker. Because God is carrying you. Maybe I should not use motherfucker. God. I feel like God's up there like, let's see. We gotta work on this. We gotta work on this. Yes, transformation. You are a part of what I was saying. Bringing the old school back. Good for you. Manners are important, and people just don't have them. Etiquette, common decency, they don't really exist much anymore. They're not made a priority in society. Work ethic, how you treat your co-workers, like all this shit is dying in the world, and you're gonna bring it back to life just by being you in your area. I like you. Can we be friends? Awareness, yes. Like I said, you know how when you come into a room and like you want people to feel like they're valued, they're important, like hi, hello, hi. I just feel like the need to like address everyone. You don't like to leave people out. You're very aware of the people around you, of people in need, of your senses. You are the inspiration. Yeah, you are a trendsetter, my friend. You are in the position you are in to lead, and lead by example. And that's why God put you in this position, or will be putting you in this position. You're worthy of everything you have and more to come. Don't ever doubt that. Don't ever doubt. Look, He's got you. He's got you for life. You are protected. There ain't nothing that can stop you, hinder you, but your own self and your own dark thoughts and your own doubt. This is the only thing that holds you back in this life. Your belief of, and it comes from bullies, and it comes from people who told you you ain't shit, and God can't protect you from everything because you needed that to become this person. You are this sweet, consider everybody else because of how that made you feel. It was a part of your journey, and they are apologizing that you had to feel that, but they're also not sorry because you came out even better than they anticipated. They always expect goodness in us, but you exceeded it. And no, we're not all perfect, angels, but I'm just going to say it, you're one of the favorites. God doesn't play favorites, but I feel like the more you ride for God, the more you are team, or whatever God is to you. I'm not promoting one faith. I just say it because that's how I grew up hearing what the higher power was called. It's just the common title I'm used to, but you can put whatever word is right for you. Allah, I'm not discrediting anyone's faith or promoting one. That's just the terminology I know. So don't feel like I'm excluding you if you don't believe in God or call it that. But whatever source you feel is out there helping you, they're backing you up. They are. Because you're so good. Like, you're so good. And I know we all sin and we all do bad shit, and as soon as you say you're so good, you're thinking of 900 things that you did wrong, but that just shows how good you really are. Like, you're not narcissistic. I'm like, yeah, I know I'm good, thank you. You're sweet. You're a sweet soul. Like, stop doubting yourself, please. The whole message of this is you are special. You deserve everything you have. You have an important mission. You have spiritual gifts, and He's got you for life. This was your pep talk reading from God. He loves you. You are a starting player. You're not like B string. You're not second string. You're not a bench warmer. You are first string. You are the star quarterback of His team. Okay? So don't doubt yourself. Trust your instincts and follow it to the letter. I hope this was helpful. I hope it gave you something you needed. I'll see you all again soon. If you like this, if you want more in the future, thumbs up below. If you like my energy, please subscribe. To all my subscribers, what would I do without you? I'd be lost. Thank you for riding hard for me, and I ride hard for you. That sounds a little pervy. Maybe I should think of different expressions. Let's all just ride each other. Love and light. Bye.